Jason Anderson and Suzuki are Supercross champions. Now, there is a sentence, statement, whatever you want to call it, I never thought I'd actually say, especially the Suzuki part of things. Obviously, this comes from over the weekend. Jason Anderson finished 1-1-1 at the South African finale of the World Supercross Championship to claim his title. And big for him. I mean, really big for him. You consider this is well towards the latter half of his career. He has just re-signed or rejoined, I guess, Suzuki from way back in his career. Joined them this year, and new team, new series, across the globe, and to come out, win a title, awesome. You got to say, obviously, he is a one-time Supercross champion over here in the States, so it's not exactly like he's a non-winner, but it's been a very long time since he's won his title over here. That was all the way back in 2018, so 8 years ago, and since, to be honest here, he hasn't really looked like a title contender. Top 10, top 5 guy, sure, but not exactly, right up at the top of things. And to move over to the Suzuki, probably a great team, great people, but we all know one of the least developed bikes, or probably slowest developed bikes. Somebody comment down below. Does this one have a electric start, or is it still kickstart? I don't actually know. But, I mean, for him, this is awesome. Latter part of your career, you're towards the maybe last contract, probably last 3 years at most. As of right now, he's 32 years old. By the time the Supercross, the American side of things, American Supercross comes around, in February is his birthday, he'll be 33. So this is more than likely, like I said, one of the last 2 or 3 years of his professional career, or at the top career. You can do the what's his name, Dean Wilson thing, and just have fun, race arena cross or whatever series you want, but doing the full-time 17 round Supercross, and if he's doing outdoors, I don't actually know. Somebody comment down below also. This is probably his last contract, and for this, I mean, awesome for him. Now, as I look this up, I can't find an actual figure, but apparently each round, or WSX rounds, pay well over $200K in total purse. So obviously that's not all in the first place bag, whatever. But to get the 1-1-1, get the race win, and get the championship win, it's a pretty good bonus, for this. You got a new contract with a new team. You just made probably $250,000 or something like that with whatever you have in your deal and bonuses from the race. So it's pretty good. I mean, you got to say, end of the career, tack on another championship, whether you believe it's a championship or not, whatever. The 5 rounds that they did this year, and you got to be honest, there's a lot of people missing. Roxon didn't end up racing all of them. You had the wild cards ping pong and in and out, but for him, I gotta say, this is cool. I mean, I'm happy for him. Whatever. I think Jason Anderson's a good racer. Always been, competitive, if not obviously at the very tip top, but a very competitive guy, hard to pass, fast, whatever you want to say. But good for him. Congrats to him and the team. But this is where I'm going to leave you guys. Comment down below. What do you think of his moves to Suzuki? How well do you think he's going to do over in the American Supercross? And what do you think of World Supercross in total? Did you like this year? Do you think it's good, bad, whatever it is? Comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it does really help me out, and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.